Hi, it's Natasha. Today we are going to do yoga at the wall, so the entire class will be utilizing a wall. So if you need to clear your couch, your furniture, move it aside, and then come join me on our backs with our legs up the wall. We're going to do all kinds of fun back bends, inversions, splits, lunges, a whole sequence. All right, let's get started. You can sit yourself nice and close. Bring your hands down and then sweep those legs up. Wiggle your way down until your butt is right at the edge of the wall. Let the feet just flop out. Maybe shake them side to side. Lift the shoulders, place them back down. Hands about 45 degrees out. Let the fingers curl. Soften the quads. Soften the space between the eyebrows, the forehead, the jaw, tongue, ears. Allow yourself to be heavy. Let the earth support you. Come into a sweet place of surrender as you let go of any thoughts, fears, judgment, expectations, clearing the mind, coming into this moment, into this breath. Start to focus on the breathing. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then sigh the stale air out. Complete exhale. Inhale deeply. Maybe holding a moment at the very top of the breath. Scooping in another little sip of air. And then exhale, sigh. Deep into the pelvic floor. Inhale. Hold it. Sip in another little sip of air and sigh it out. Just be. See if there's anything else we can let go of before we get started. I'm going to circle the wrists to the right, outside, and then inside. Spread your fingers and close them. Make tight fists. Spread wide hands, jazz hands. Close tight fists. You can keep the eyes closed. Spread the fingers. Now reach the arms over the head. Start to really pull the ribs away from the hips. Maybe the low back arches off a little bit. And then just elongate those toes up towards the ceiling. And then as you inhale, pull a little bit further apart. As you exhale, draw the sacrum into the mat. Back of the head down. Cactus the elbows. Keep shining the heart upward, and then let the feet flop out to a wide straddle. So no force, just kind of wiggle your way into the place where you feel the stretch on the inner thighs. Might be a little bit uncomfortable, but no pain. And then see if you can surrender there again. So you might feel like you tensed back up. See if you can find that ease, find that breath. Take the hands, gently place them on the inner thighs, and see if you can maybe wiggle down an extra ½ inch or inch. Little assist of the hands, putting a little bit of arm strength into it. And then float the hands back down, palms down into the mat, ground down through the sacrum. Press that booty into the wall. Flex the feet and then engage the quads. Can we pull the kneecaps upward? Zip up those inner thighs, heels touch, heels straddle. Exhale, feet together, feet wide. 2 more, feet together, feet wide, feet up. Now bend the knees And see if you can bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. And then grab the ankles and pull the heels in a little closer towards your glutes. Drop the shoulders back down into the mat. Take some breaths here, pressing a little bit of tension into the feet to assist the knees wider. Press into the wall. Make this really active. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Let something go. Did you tense back up in the face? Soften that. Good. Let's take those knees into the chest. Press your feet into the wall and then tuck the chin forward. Make yourself into a little ball. Come onto the tippy toes. Make your compression really tight. Take a deep breath in here and then a happy baby. Grab the outside top of the feet. Release the head back down. Pull the knees towards the armpits and adjust the spine. Press the low back and the shoulders and the head into the mat as you press your feet into your hands. Make it powerful. Pull down. Nice work. Go ahead and soften that waterfall. Just flow. Maybe your heels kind of tap the wall and your hands float. Circle the ankles and wrists. Circle the other way. To come out of this, we're going to simply go the way we came in by curling off to your side, using that top hand to press yourself down and scoot yourself up. We'll take a nice straddle, again, seated, bringing your feet up to the wall and then scooting your body in as tight as you can. Bring your hands up and try to allow the chest to reach closer to the wall. So it might be a very subtle, active bounce, nothing forced. Cat the back, and then cow, bringing the chest and the chin towards the wall. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, round, subtle. Exhale, chest to wall. Slide the hands down. Maybe the chin is against the wall. Send the tailbone back. Maybe you can get the chest to the wall. Nice cervical spine stretch. Be mindful, no force. Grab the hands behind the back, neutral spine, and release the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the arms, lower them to the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, find space in the chest and the shoulders. Press the fists down, gentle back bend, drop the head. Push the hips forward, press into the fists, or you could let go of the fists and prop up into fingertips. Press the chest forward. Drop the head back. Tuck the chin. Come into Malasana. We'll press our hands down, bring our feet down, and then our elbows pry the knees apart. Neck circles. One way, the other way. Let one ear kind of hang. And then the other side. Let the head be heavy. The side body be strong and lengthened. One more deep breath and we're gonna rise. Inhale, push into the heels, lift all the way to standing. Good, exhale, bring the chest towards the wall, standing puppy pose. And then just find your edge. Maybe you walk the feet back, slide the chest lower. 2 deep breaths here. Continue to slide down if that's accessible. Straighten out the spine, bring the hands shoulder height, walk away from the wall, and then draw the chest down again. Send the tailbone out and then round the spine, and then arch, sink the chest. Round the spine, engage the core. Exhale, sink chest towards the earth, tailbone up. Exhale, round, engage the core, and release. Good, deep breath in. Round your way up and walk yourself to about just a foot away from the wall. Inhale, stretch the palms up. Exhale, bring your hands wide and then rotate your body so the right shoulder is pressing into the wall. The left hand can swing behind the back. Maybe your fingertips reach the wall And we try to rotate away with each breath. See if we can turn the hips away from the wall. Deep breath in and let it go. Press a little bit firmer. Again, no force. Just find that edge where you can breathe. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but we can send the breath there and find ease. Slowly come out, both hands wide. Right hand, left shoulder connects to the wall. We start to twist our hips away from the wall. The right hand can swing behind the back body. Maybe the fingertips reach the wall as well. And we continue to breathe and work a little bit deeper into your twist. You might find one shoulder is a little tighter or more open than the other. Deep breathing. Put some pressure into that shoulder. But again, no force, no pain. And come on out. We're gonna melt down towards the knees. Walk the knees down. Walk yourself away until you feel like you're in the shape of all fours. Knees under hips, pressing the wall forward, engaging the shoulder. Take the spine parallel to the mat. Push into your spread fingers. Elevate the shoulders, squeeze the belly button in. Walk the knees closer together and then start by just kicking back. You can flex, point, keep the hips square. Left leg presses away. Push the shoulders forward, squeeze the belly. Inhale, exhale, press. Hold it. Nice strong lats down the sides. Push, engaging the whole center to balance with those hands on the wall. Now right leg back, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, hug the heel in, kick the toes up towards the sky. Gaze forward. See if you can lift your left hand off the wall and take a tiger pose stretch. Drop the hips. Press the chest a little higher. Kick the foot a little harder. See if you can balance. Fingertips pressing into the wall. Exhale, release. Find your length, knee to nose. Step the foot forward, low lunge. Press into your fingertips now. Drop through the left hip. Maybe you step a little bit closer so the front toes line up with the wall, and you can press the chest up a little firmer. Drop the hip, and then slide the hips back, straighten out the front leg. Half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. 2, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, round the spine. Take your low lunge. Left hip melts. Chest shines up. Exhale, half split. Let's take our little compression drill with the wall. Fingertips to the wall. It's definitely easier. Lift and lower for 3, as high as you can. 2, firm quad, firm core. 1, hold it. Step back onto the foot again. Take a deep breath in. Let your hands fall. Come onto your tippy toe of the front leg and then reach back. Exhale. Bring the hands to the wall. Slip that foot back. Re-engage the core, push the shoulders forward. The hands are shoulder height. Left leg extends. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Bend the heel, hug it in, kick it up and gaze forward. See if you can lower the left hip. Release the right hand carefully. Reach back, hug the heel in, and kick up to tiger pose. Breathe, find that balance, find that connection to the breath. Gaze forward, kick up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, a little more height. Let it go. Knee to nose. 3, press it out. Here's your 2, round the spine like a cat. Exhale, reach long. Here's 1. We're gonna step through, left toes forward, melt into Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Maybe you scoot yourself a little closer so the front toes meet up with the wall. Press your fingertips into it to shine the heart up. Find ease in the back hip and quad. Breath in, split back, half split. Tailbone back, left hip back, right hip forward. Slide through your low lunge, Anjaneyasana to Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. One more time, inhale, round and bend. Front knee, exhale, straighten out the spine and the front knee. Take a moment here, press your palms or your fingertips, and then see if you can lift the left leg up high. Maybe it goes up all the way to the hands. 2 more, 1 more. Hold it, squeeze. Step down one more time, readjust. Let the hands float down. Come onto your tippy toe. We lift the front heel up and then reach the arms behind you. And release. Hands to the wall, step back. Take a child's pose. Drop the forehead, walk the hands towards the wall. Round the spine, sit on the heels. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Round up till you're kneeling. And we're gonna step up the way we came, up, up. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Can we draw the hips towards the wall and take a gentle back bend? Chest up. Exhale, step away and forward fold. Walk back to the wall. Can you press your upper back into the wall and then send your arms back? So even if your knees are bent, you might look like this, or we can work them straighter. So just play with that. Bend and straighten. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you can wiggle those toes a little closer. Wiggle the upper body down a little bit lower. Be mindful on those hamstrings, no force. Give yourself a hug. Wrap around your elbows. Again, the knees can be soft here. Pretty intense. Forward fold. Big breath in and out. Walk away. Bring your fingertips down. And then take your halfway lift with your fingertips on the wall. Press your hands in and take a plank on the wall. Your chaturanga is going to be elbows hug, face to wall, push away. Elbows hug, maybe you walk a little closer and find the ribs. Press away, just kind of feel where that works in your body. So your chaturanga might be up here, harder to bring the forehead towards the wall, easier, a little straighter. Try a couple, push away, good. And then we're gonna try to bring our chest to the wall for your up, chest to the wall, hands by the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, melt the hips down, exhale, down dog, press down, walk the hips back, walk the feet back, take a big breath in and out. We're gonna do that one more time. Walk yourself forward, inhale, lift, hips to the wall, gentle back bend. Exhale, step away as you fold. Bring your back, upper back, your thoracic spine to the wall. Wiggle those toes forward, and maybe you wrap your hands around the back. Kind of challenge that fold. Let your head fall, press your back into the wall, press into your toes, your feet, and lift. As you take your halfway lift, climb back up. Inhale. Exhale, push away to plank. Upward facing dog. Press the chest forward. So you just find the spots you want to be in. Maybe you rest your chest into the wall. Hug your elbows. Heart to sky. Firm the quads. Firm the glutes. Exhale, down dog. Walk away. We'll add in that chaturanga. Walk it forward. Bend the elbows. Upward facing. Chest towards the wall. Exhale, downward facing. Try that one more time to see if you found the place you want to be where it feels good, strong in your body. Round forward, chaturanga. Maybe you tiptoe in to melt the chest through. Up dog. Exhale, tailbone back, down dog. Maybe step a little further away. Nice work. Warrior one, we're gonna take the right leg back. We're gonna step to the top of the wall. Toes meet, left toes turn out. Warrior one, square the left hip forward. Fingertips on the wall. Take a moment, adjust, left hip forward, right hip back. Maybe we reach up. Warrior two, right hand to the wall. Wiggle the left toes a little wider. Gaze towards your front fingers as you push away. Tuck the tailbone slightly as you send the right knee towards the top of your mat. To the right, not caving in. Take a moment. Back hand rests on the hamstring. Left arm reaches behind you. Maybe you walk the hand down a little further or wrap it around towards that front thigh. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Press into the wall. Step that right foot back. Tap. Step it forward. Push away. Tap it back. Cross. Step it forward one more time. Press away. Hold it here. Little side plank. Hold. Bring the knee back. Step. Warrior three. Push the wall away. Flex that left toe. Squeeze the glutes. Make yourself a nice long line. Big breath. We're going to step into a half moon on the wall. Right foot towards the wall. Slide yourself down, gazing up. Push yourself into the wall. Fingertips can come down or palm, or maybe you're just hovering. See if you can peel that left hip open towards the wall. Can your left glutes press in as well? Mine aren't quite reaching. Nice challenge, nice test to see how stacked we really are. Good. Release that foot out to the side. We're going to take this little fire hydrant. Maybe you reach for the left toes and kick them up a little higher. Tadasana, away from the wall. Fall on the left foot. Melt. Flex the front toes. Point and lift. Flex and lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Turn yourself away from the wall. Now you're in a left foot lunge, left foot forward. Good, take a moment here. Lift up to straight spine. Press your foot into the wall. Take a breath. We're gonna go a little deeper and try to bring our shin towards the wall for a really deep quad hip flexor stretch on that right leg. So adjust yourself by stepping back and then see if you can wiggle the knee towards the wall, the toes press in, the top of the toes press into the wall. Adjust yourself accordingly and see if you can sit up. So we can try to bring your heel to butt and then melt away. Reach your hands, fingertips to the wall if that's okay, if that's comfortable. One more time, pretty intense. Hips back, hips melt. Arms up. Can you reach the wall behind you? If you can, you could tiptoe the fingers and gaze back. Maybe touch the wall with your head. Getting tricky to talk here. Wall, head to wall. And release. Shine the chest up. Release. Good. So to wiggle out of that, step closer and press onto the foot. We're going to take standing split. Walk the right toes, walk the left foot closer in. You can take the top of your foot down and then work your way in. Hands pressing into the mat like a downward facing dog. Keep working the hips towards the wall. Breathe here. You want to make this a little more challenging. Walk your hands under your shoulders and then see if you can lift the right leg off the mat, the left toes off the mat, and you're hovering here. I don't know if you can see with my hair. Hovering, and then land. Nice work. Crawl yourself away. Downward facing dog, heels to the wall. Shake the head. Shimmy those hips. Maybe we sway the heels side, side, and then back into the wall. Take a deep breath in and side out. If you're feeling strong and ready, walk the hands under the shoulders again, and then walk the feet up the wall. And just find an L shape. Press the shoulders down with all effort. Pull the belly in. Take a deep breath in, and then jump off. Malasana. Circle the wrists. Bring the chest through, shining forward to the thumbs. Breathe here. Let's take a forward fold. Drop your seat. Bring your feet forward and melt into a forward fold. Staff pose. Flex. Heart forward. Exhale, release. Back through Malasana. Straighten out the spine. Bend the knees, step onto the feet, open up, and drive into those heels. You're coming into chair Utkatasana, using the wall. Squat, lower down until the hips are behind the knees, and then tuck the pelvis forward so the sacrum can press into the wall. Bring your palms to heart center. Breathe here. Can we try balancing chair? Walk the heels in slightly. Press onto the tippy toes. Pull the belly in, root the shoulders back into the wall. Tiptoes, are you shaking? Lower one heel, other heel, alternate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up, both heels down. Slide the arms up, cactus the elbows. 2 more. Inhale, touch the wall. Exhale. Elbows pressing into the wall. Inhale and exhale. Use the hands to push yourself off and take a fold right here. Your butt can rest on the wall. Give yourself a nice big hug. And let everything hang. Shake the neck. Circle the wrists. Ragdoll. Soften the knees. Round up the spine. Turn yourself around. Tadasana. Take a breath and let's flow. Walk the feet close in. Inhale, chest or hips to the wall. Gentle back bend. Exhale. Step away as you forward fold. Bring your upper back into the wall. Walk the feet forward. Press your shoulders into the wall. Lift the tailbone. Maybe again you give yourself a squeeze. Walk away. As you lift, walk the hands up halfway. Step away further for plank pose. Adjust yourself accordingly. Chaturanga. Walk a little closer, up dog, chest to wall. Squeeze the elbows back. Heart shines up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice long spine. Push the shoulders forward and towards the wall. Take a breath here and then send the left foot back. Take your warrior 3 or like a down dog split. Kick it up. Right knee can be soft. Take an inhale. On your exhale, step the toes to the top of the mat or right into the wall. Adjust your left toes out for warrior 1. Fingertips in the wall. Right hip forward as the left hip draws back. Adjust your body. When you're ready, pull the arms up. Breathe. Left hand to the wall. Heel toe the foot a little deeper. Warrior 2, gaze forward. Bend into the front knee a little stronger. And then make sure it's not caving in. Is it opening towards the left? Pulling the arms in opposition, scooping the belly in, gently pulling the pelvis forward. So we're stacking our shoulders over our hips. Right hand can swing around the back. We'll grab onto the legs. And then left arm reaches behind you. Reverse or proud warrior. Reach it up. Take that right hand behind if you'd like. Reaching for the front quad or inside of the leg. Take a breath. Press the right hand down. Step the left foot back. Step forward. plank. Step forward, warrior two. Side plank and hold. Push the fingertips, lift the hips, squeeze the belly. Stepping the left foot forward, hands to wall, warrior three. Adjust yourself if you need to walk back so that you can make a strong T shape with the body. Push the shoulders forward, reach the toes back, drop the right hip. Take a moment here. And then we're gonna adjust ourselves into half moon on the wall. So we'll just walk the left foot and open up. Pressing your body back towards the wall. You can be on left fingertips, left palm. Maybe your wall has a little, forgot what it's called, trim. Take a breath here. Flex the toes. See if you can peel that right hip up. So we're trying to get our glutes towards the wall. Send the right leg out to the side. Tricky balance. Adjusting onto the left foot. This is your fire hydrant. Maybe grab the right leg and send it up a little higher. See if you can push your butt a little bit off the wall. And then we're gonna step on it. Tadasana, lunge. Flex the toes, point and lift. Flex and release. Moving with the strength of your quad, your hamstring on the right leg. Inhale, exhale. Turn your body away from the wall. Wiggle your foot so it's pressing into the wall. And then just find your low lunge shape again. Releasing through the hips. Arms can reach up. Scoop in through the belly and sink a little deeper. Maybe you try to reach back. Let's bring the knee closer to the wall. Step the right foot in. Lift and wiggle. Walk the knee closer to the wall. So this is a little tricky. Lift the heart, bring the fingertips to the wall. Puff up through the chest. And then draw the butt towards your heel. And release. Inhale, bend deeply. Exhale, melt the hip towards the earth. One more time. Inhale, scoop the belly in. Heel towards butt. Exhale, sink. Heart to sky. Reach the arms up and over the head. See if it's available to touch the wall. Maybe fingertips, crawl down. Head to wall. Away. Head to wall. And release. Take the hands down. Take a moment. We're going to step on the right foot. Wiggle it in. And then walk the left toes up the wall. As you start to scoot your right foot towards the wall, that bottom foot, take the top of the foot down, and then really strong downward facing dog hands, pushing the mat forward. Find your split, standing split. Head relaxes and shakes. Deep breath in and out. Then walk the hands closer, a little more advanced. See if you can lift up through those right toes so you're floating. You're you're standing split, floating. Shoulders strong. And then step back down. Walk the hands out. Take a downward facing dog with the heels into the wall. And if you'd like, walk the feet up, down dog, or a pike handstand. Take a breath, push the shoulders down. Maybe we lift one leg up. You could try to split it and then up to sky, split. Maybe your heel lifts and you're on your tippy toes. And then L, other foot, lift, tippy toes on the wall, split the leg back, heel to the wall, straighten the spine. L, to split. Whew, if you're tired, step down, walk down, float down, Malasana. Circle the wrists. Lift your hips and then sit on the forearms. Blink the fingers. Take some breaths here, a lot of work. Take a moment, you could take a child's pose here. Bounce gently to massage the forearms and wrists. Breath in and out. You can take a standing forward fold, walking your booty towards the wall, or you could be in a child's pose. You could give yourself a hug here. If you want to play around with an arm balance, we practice a flying crow arm balance. So let's make sure we have enough space to lift the leg up. So about a high leg distance apart. Bring your feet down. Take your knees into your armpits and then press the right knee really high up. See if you can bend that knee, lean forward. Can you jump the left foot onto the wall? So just try it and then see if you can send the heart and gaze forward. Maybe you can float off, even if it's just for a moment. If you have a flying crow, this is still a really nice way to gain strength, or you could just go for your flying crow. Press the palms down, left knee hugs into the armpit, lean into the fingertips, hug the left heel in. To make it even easier, you could first walk the right foot up and then take the left toes off. But let's try it this way if you're feeling it, if you feel strong enough. Lean forward, hug the heel in, jump the right toes up the wall. And then bend and see if you can take it off. Good, take a moment, come onto the knees, flip the palms upside down. So you could play with that a little bit. You could do crow. If flying crow is just not in your practice at all, take the feet onto the wall and practice crow that way. Circle the wrists. Let's take a forearm plank. Press your feet, your heels, toes into the wall. Walk yourself away, spread the fingers, straighten the knees, shoulders right over the elbows. Engage the quads, engage the belly. Take a breath in, round the spine, protract the shoulders, and then melt hips down, heart through. Sphinx to forearm plank. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, forearm plank. If you're feeling super strong, see if you can walk the feet onto the wall and take a forearm plank lifted. Another option, you could try to press up onto the hands, plank, lower down to the forearms, forearm plank. Lift the tailbone, dolphin, push the shoulders down, engage the core and the quads, kneecaps upward, shoulders pressing down. You can step off. And if you'd like to try a pincho, walk yourself a little closer in. Reset the elbows under the shoulders and walk up the wall. Draw the hips back, press the heels into the wall. Hips back, float one leg up, float the other leg up, and maybe alternate. If pinch is in your practice, feel free to play here. Come down when you're ready. Take a child's pose. Come up to the top of the knees. Start to roll the shoulders a few times and then send the hips forward. We're going to try to reach our hands to the wall. Inhale up. Exhale, reach back. Drop the head if that feels safe and then walk the hands down. Push your chest up. Allow the hip flexors and the heart to find space. Breathe. Hands to the third eye. Fall a little deeper and then tuck the chin. Exhale, child's pose. Let your head be heavy. Let your spine find ease. Take a moment here. Roll on the forehead side to side. You can circle the wrists, and then we're gonna round our way back up. Okay, we're gonna try a standing back bend the same way we just did camel. So come up onto the feet, and then if you're working on dropping back, we can practice walking down the wall and walking up, or you could just hold a standing back bend. Send the feet maybe about shoulder width apart, spread your toes. Inhale, hips forward, heart shines up, engage the quads, glutes turn on as the hips press forward, and then see if you can bring your fingertips or palms to the wall. Walk down, lift the chest up, walk the hands down, maybe bend the knees, and then lift
Lift the chest up. Breathe. Fingertips, push away. Forward fold. Let your body hang. Shake the head out. Yes, no. Ragdoll up. All right, you can go for a drop back, maybe trying to drop a little lower. And then if you feel ready, going into a full wheel pose. Inhale, walk a little bit away. You want at least halfway down your mat, depending on your height. Inhale, hips forward, drop back. Soften the elbows, and then straighten them, and then soften, and see if you can push away. How did that go? Let's try it again, that was fun. Inhale, maybe you step a little closer. If wherever you need to adjust, if you felt close or far, fix that, and then fall back. With control, right? So we're not just letting our body go, we're keeping our strong foundation in the legs. Kneecaps up, quads are on. Inhale, and then slowly control back. Press into the wall, and then lift away. If you are ready to walk down into your wheel, take your wheel, and then see if you can bring your chin or even your chest towards the wall. You can come onto tippy toes. Keep pressing your chest and arms towards the wall. Breathe. Walk your feet a little bit away. Walk your hands up the wall and then down. And then we're gonna tuck our chin through, bring our spine onto the mat. Wash the feet from side to side. Take some moments here. We're gonna try plow pose to counter all the back bending. Wiggle your way a little bit away from the wall. Bring your hands onto the wall. Take a long stretch. Maybe bending the knees, or if you're feeling strong enough, straight legs up. And then see if you can peel off the spine, bring your feet to the wall. You can take your hands down, wiggle your shoulders under, and then just hold here. Take some breaths. You could tuck one leg, lift it up, bring it back, other leg, knee bends, knee straightens as you straighten out the spine, press into the shoulders, chin away from chest, tuck it in, bring the hands back, fingertips or palms touch the wall, slow lower, 3, quads on, 2, slower, 1. Now hug the knees into the chest or touch the armpits, reverse crow. 3, reverse crow. 2, tuck it in, slow lower, reverse crow. 1, hold it. Tuck your knees into your armpits, heel to butt. Release it slowly down. Nice work. Tuck the chin forward, roll yourself onto your feet. You can try that a few times. You could take a vinyasa, jump chaturanga, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back and ragdoll yourself up, circle the wrists. Awesome. We're going to continue with back bends for a little bit longer, trying to kick our way up and walk our feet down for a kick over. So, depending on how fearful you are of handstands, you can play around with this and just know you can take a break whenever you need. You can work on something else. We're gonna try a Hollowback as well. So let's start with a Hollowback. Let's get close in. Take your hands maybe a foot away from the wall, and then you could practice some little tucks here. Tuck it in. Maybe you even tuck and try to get your toes to hit the wall. And then if that felt far away, scoot in a little bit closer. Tap your toes, bring it down, stay up, tap your toes. Shine your chest through, let your head push forward and your hips draw back. Maybe your hips can reach the wall and your legs can come up. Let your hips sink as you press your chest through, press your chest through. Bend one leg, pose, both, Bend both. Drop your hips, drop your hips. Now look down and then step down. Child's pose. Bring the hands back, let the shoulders fall heavy. So this is a lot for the shoulders. Again, just be mindful on how much your body wants to do today. Shrug the shoulders. You can sit up or you can stay in child's pose. Flip some weight into the back of the hands. And we'll try to kick over and walk down the wall. All right? So this one you're going to want a little bit more space for. Walk yourself a few feet away from the wall. All right? If you can picture how much space you need for a wheel, give yourself about that much space. And you can always adjust and come out of it. So we're going to try to jump up and reach our feet back. So it will look like a banana back, which we don't normally want. But in this case, it'll be okay because we're going to step down. So push the shoulders down, tuck in, reach for the wall. Again, like a Hollowback, start to drop the hips, push the chest forward, and then see if we can float one foot down, lift, other foot down, lift. You could play with that, or you could go into wheel and drop both feet down. To come out of it, if you still have strength, we're gonna try to kick over. Step up, kick over. So a great way to practice drop backs into wheel, walking up, and also kickovers, dropping into wheel from handstand and kicking over. So if you have it in you to try one more, go for it. If not, take rest. Walk down. Use whatever foot you want to use to walk back up and kick over. Forward fold. All right, that's a lot on the hands and wrists. So let's go ahead and bring ourselves into a seat. We are gonna do some bridge work. Scoot your booty pretty close to the wall, lower down onto the forearms, and then onto your back. So your feet, your hips are about under your knees, and we're gonna plant the low back down. You can just find some ease here. Again, maybe circling the wrists. Give yourself a hug to stretch the shoulders. Wrap around the wings of your shoulders at your shoulder blades. Pull the shoulders forward. Switch the cross. Take some breaths. And release it. My shoulders are definitely feeling it. So again, just find ease here. We'll tuck the pelvis forward and then push up into bridge, engaging the glutes and hamstrings. So think of this as a booty exercise where we're activating. And we could take one foot, stretch it forward. Other foot, lift, stretch it forward. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, stretch, exhale, press. Now pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk the feet into tippy toes and the knees will touch. Now we dip like we're doing a little lady leg sit, and then push up. Sit back. Think of a Hollowback hip dip, hip thrust. Hip dip, hip thrust. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, sit and push. Now lower down like a string of pearls. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Scoot yourself in really close to the wall. We're going to take some little abdominal crunches. Tuck the chin and reach up for whatever you can grab. Your shins. 4. Peel up. 3. Exhale, peel up. 2. Exhale, peel up. 1. Now touch the wall with fingertips. Pull the legs away. And 2. Inhale, compression. Push. 3. 2. 1. Can we hold this one? Push, push, push. Get those knees close to the chest. Pull the belly in. And release. Walk the hips close if they got away. Send the arms out. Legs drop. Legs lift. Inhale. Nice twist. And then exhale. Use the core to come out of it. Inhale, twist. Shoulders stay Grounding, hands ground down. Exhale, abs lift you up. Inhale, twist. Exhale, lift. One more to each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gonna hug the knees into the chest. Walk the feet down, hug the knees in. Drop the tailbone, drop the shoulders, and then tuck the chin forward. Again, a little compression. Maybe you press onto the tippy toes so you can get nice and tight. And then exhale, release. Let's take a reverse pigeon or figure four. Cross the right ankle over the left quad. Gently take your right hand and help assist the hip rotation without forcing. So we're just externally rotating the right hip. If you can, you could slide the left foot down the wall and bring the shin, the ankle bone, close to the chest. See where your flexibility is in that right hip. Find space, find your breath. Pretty intense stretch for some of us, depending on your hip mobility. Find ease, and then if you'd like, you could turn this into a half lotus by sliding the ankle up towards the hip crease. And again, just playing with your range of motion where you want to take this. When you're ready, release out. Take the right leg, nose to knee. Take the right hand to the inside of the right foot and then expand out to the side. Left leg can straighten or be bent. Slide that leg up. Left ankle crosses over the right quad. Left hand assists the external rotation. Bend the knee in, press the knee away. Inhale. Open the hip, exhale, find breath, find space, find ease. You can start to walk the right foot down, bringing the ankle bone towards the chest. Flex the foot, find ease. Maybe you can drop the back, the sacrum down into the mat. Maybe it kind of peels up. Challenge your edges. Use the breath as your guide for your depth. Good. And then if you'd like to turn it into a half lotus, so if you can cross the ankle into the hip crease, gently pressing that knee away again. Just finding your place. If you'd like to take lotus, you could take a lotus on the wall, or you could take a straddle on the wall. See what's in your practice today. Take a couple breaths in straddle or lotus. If you'd like to play with any shapes while we're here, you could try to lift your lotus into a plow pose. Straightening out the spine, stacking the hips over the shoulders. Maybe finding a balance and reaching the hands up towards the knees. Support the spine as you roll down. Butt hits the wall. So feel free to stay or release. Take the left leg in, nose towards knee. Release. Grab the inside of the left foot and draw the foot to the left. Maybe tap the floor. Active through the right toes. Drop through the left hip and bring it back. And find a straddle. Allow your legs to be heavy. Ground down into the sacrum. Arms can float out. Circle the ankles, especially if you were in lotus. Flex and point. Lift the spine, lift the shoulders and head, and reset. Allow the fingers to curl towards the chest. Allow the breath to become natural. Ease into the face, the forehead, eyebrows, jaw, and tongue. You can bring the feet into a butterfly shape, bringing the soles of the feet together, or just straighten out the legs just like we began with legs up the wall. Let the feet kind of flop out. See if we can find some ease here. We did a lot of hard work for the shoulders and the back, a lot of back bends and inversions. So just allowing our bodies to surrender, to reap the benefits of our hard work, to find ease, to find repair, allowing the muscles, the cells, tendons, ligaments, all to rest, recover, repair, and get stronger. Give yourself a moment of gratitude for all that you accomplished, or maybe just for planting a seed and what you want to work on next. Allow a little smile to appear on the face. You are enough. You are good. You are happiness and joy, and you are peace and love. Start to wiggle the fingers, circle the wrists as you pull the arms over the ears and towards the top of your mat or the back of your mat. Wiggle the knees side to side, letting the feet, the toes touch and pull away. In and out. Let the feet slide down. Ground through the sacrum. Reach a little longer and then curl off to either side. Feet can press into the wall, make a forearm pillow for your head. Take some deep breaths into the back here. Big sigh. And another one, big breath in. Big sigh out. Use your top hand to walk yourself in. And we're just going to swing our feet out in front of us and press our back into the wall. Sitting in staff pose. Grounding down through the sit bones, reaching up through the crown. Inhale the arms up. Palms to heart center. Take a big breath in. And then this humble bow, turning your gaze toward your fingertips or just your head dropping down. Appreciating this practice, those who came before us, and you and me right here, right now, practicing together. One more big breath in, and sealing our practice with a fold. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that creative wall flow. We got some deep back bends in there, maybe some ideas for how to use the wall for arm balances, for hollowbacks, kickovers, dropping into wheel, all that good stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know how it went, if you enjoyed it, or maybe what you want to see in the future. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.